worth. Maybe more, maybe less, but there's a ton of them in there. Right here we got the AC flush gun kit, a Robinair SPX branded tool. It's made in Taiwan, obviously, because nobody fucking makes shit in America. I don't give a shit Snap-on says or not. All that shit is junk. So this one is a pretty good tool. You know, I've always used it by hand, so I don't have to worry about people screwing it up. Looks like somebody already took a pair of pliers to it. Usually it works really good screwing on and off, but wow, that's not good. So I got a rubber O-ring in here. Maybe it needs some lubricant or something. Give it a little squirt. Got some WD-40 up in there. Because O-rings should always be soft, pliable, and malleable, so they could slide and do whatever they're supposed to do in their job as far as sealing. So you can see, obviously, immediately once I put a WD on there, it worked 10 times better. Can't believe somebody took a pliers to that, whether that was me or somebody else. That's shit. Should never have to force a tool. If you're forcing a tool, something's wrong.
Or if you're forcing a part.
Or if you're forcing the part in the vehicle, something's wrong. So that's the sprayer. You got the line, you just air it up with an air chuck. Put your solvent in there. Do your deal, bada bing, bada boom. Your uncle's name is Joe, and the system is flush. But that's a pretty good tool. A lot of places I work for don't even have one, don't even know what one is until you tell them the whole scenario about flushing the AC system, which generally they have no clue over. That's why they're relying on you. And I got a bunch of other stuff in here, a bunch of tubs, bunch of lubes, squirt beetles for Sally Beauty Supply. You know, you put your ounce in there of oil or engine oil or transmission fluid, just top it off. You know, got a bunch of junk in there. Some compound for hardening. You know, you get in a bind, you want to fix something, use that. Here's another one of those handy packers, Matco branded. Great to have. More squirt bottles for lubricants and whatnot. My first ever bottle of Air 2 oil from Snap-on. A bunch of miscellaneous nuts and bolts. I got some pilots in there that are metal for doing clutches, because some of the plastic pilot guides, when you're doing a clutch, just does not do the job. So I got a Ford one and I got a 26 spline GM one. So those do the trick when you're in a bind, left way behind. So that's a bunch of cool miscellaneous stuff just in case I need. You got the Ford Motocraft high temperature nickel anti-seize lubricant. Great to have, great to use. We got the petroleum jelly just in case you need to lube something up real good. You know, got skin protection. It's lavender and chamomile. You know, got the PAG 146. Got some more anti-sleaze. You know, can never have enough of that. And then the bottom drawers here, we got another magnetic base for fine adjustment for a dial indicator. This kit I've had forever, going on over 10 years. I don't want to open it, but I might just have to. It's a brake line flaring tool set. To me, in my eyes, it's the best. Has not let me down once. Go over here to the cart real quick, get it unlocked, which it already was. Bonsai. So we'll just come over here for a razor, see what we get in here. I don't really like opening this, but I'll just tape it back up again. It's the fastest way I learned to handle my equipment. So over years and years of use, all these dies have become lost and found. So at this point, my set is always been complete, and at times it was incomplete, and I've never lost one to the point to where I've had to replace it with another one. But as you can see, this tool's had tons of use involved in it, you know, and it's a really rugged tool, and I'm not going to stop using it now because it works great. Get some more black tape, tape it up here, get it back in the drawer. That's all she wrote. The reason I keep it taped up like this, like I said, it's very imperative now these days. In my older years, I don't want to lose any tools and equipment because, as you fine gentlemen know, these things cost money. And personally, I pay for all my tools and equipment, so I'm not looking to spend more money. Unless I have to. Got a couple angle finders here, bubble levelers, whatever I need. Have them hide in just in case. You never know what you need. Got a large Barbarian separator. Great to have. Used it many times. Never bent the bolts. Works good. And this one here, we got an old power steering pulley remover. As you can see, I've busted it several times, and I've welded it several times, and it's still working. So at one point, we had to upgrade and step it up and get a power steering puller, remover, and installer that didn't break no more. Now, I'll get back to that one in a minute. As for now, here's this one like I mentioned. The bolts are a little bent, but this thing is a lifesaver, especially for when people don't own nothing like that in a shop. You just go to your toolbox, you take it out, and you save the day. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's a cheap must-have. In this drawer, we got the heater for the blower. Got a tail shaft seal stopper. So when you pull that drive shaft out, you pop that boy in. It's a two-piece design, or I should say two-in-one tool. 2 diameters in one. Over here we got some old fuel pressure gauges that are just barn on rugged, and they won't fail, so that's why I still have them. We got a Mighty vacuum tester. This was given to me, and it still works great. And pull 20 plus inches of vacuum, maybe more. The release works, everything works. See, I've modified it, and I've applied different types of agents and sealing compounds to make it work properly, and to me it works just great. The guy was going to throw it in the trash. I said, I'll take it. It's the type of person I am. I fix things like that. So in here we got the magnetic Polycast Protractor in case you want to find angles. Build some suspension, get some geometry going, keep that in there for one of those days when we need it. Got the heat gun, $8.99, can't beat that. Hell of a deal. Start getting some of this crap put away. Fuel for the butane torch lighter. There's the EFI quick probe for the injectors. That's a pretty good must-have.
She is a